All right, guys, so once you've logged in and started your Adobe Draw account, you're going to want to create a project. Down at the bottom right, you are going to click the plus button. That is going to bring you to an option to choose your format of whatever you happen to be working on. In my case, I am working on an iPad, so I'm going to click iPad Portrait. And this will bring up your working screen. On your working screen on the left-hand side, there are going to be brushes. If you hold it, you will get a choice of brushes. We want to make all of the brushes basic tapers. And there you go, all the brushes are basic tapers. Now at the bottom, the last one is an eraser. We do not want to mess with that one. Now over on the right side, you will see that there is a drawing layer and a background layer. And we need to get our picture in here. So you're going to click the plus layer, and you're going to click an image layer, and you're going to take it from the iPad or wherever. You can take it from Google Drive or take a photo or whatever the case may be. So I already have it saved on my iPad. And I'm going to click a recent photo and bring in this lovely picture of myself. Now, students will usually keep this picture the same. We need to make sure that it fills the whole page. So you're going to tell them to make sure to get it as big as they can get it so that at least see your face, some of your neck, and some of the other details. And when you are done, you obviously click done up in the right corner. You are now ready to start drawing. So a couple things that we are going to talk about here before we get started drawing is the fact that there are some areas that might be useful. Up at the top, there is a back arrow. So there are multiple layers of undo, so you can go back and forth over and over again. The triangles and circles really won't be needed. That is something for another project if you guys want to play around. The three little stacks of papers that will hide the layers or show the layers, and the box with the arrow coming out of it is for you to save it. It does automatically save, so the student shouldn't have any problem with that. The other thing you're going to want to do is we need to also lower the opacity settings on all the brushes. So how do you do that? You tap the brush lightly, and then the opacity, you will hold it down with your finger and it will give you the option of 100%, and you will drag it down to about 50%. So you'll need to take all your brushes and tap them, drag the opacity down to 50%. It doesn't need to be perfect, but you will drag it down 50 and drag it down 50 and drag it down to 50. The brush size honestly doesn't matter, but that will be the next thing that we work on. I will tell you I have found most success with brush size, and that is over here. If you click and hold it, it is 15. 15 is fine. I will say you want to go somewhere between 15 and 20. That provides the most success as far as having students be able to color everything in pretty easy. So you want your brush size to be somewhere between 15 and 20. You want your opacity to be 50%. We are next going to talk about colors.